Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjanam Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Stadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namaha. Narayanam Gurum Vande Sharanyam Bhakta Bandhavam Gauramanovishnam Purnam Radhadasyam Pradayakam Rupandugacharya Varyam Gurupamanjari Preshtakam Patita Pavana Karunyam Yugacharya Narayanam Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaura Twise Namaha. Shama Sundara Shikanda Shekara Ismera Hasara Murali Manohara Radhikara Sikamam Kripanide Swapriya Charana Kinkarim Puru Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priya Vrindai Tulasi Devyai Priyai Keshavasacha Krishna Bhakti Prade Devi Satyavatyai Namo Namaha. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare Hare. So first of all, I begin offering my most humble obeisances to the dust of the lotus feet of Paramaradatam Shri Guru Pada Padma, Nitrila Pravishta Om Vishnu Pada Paramahamsa Parivrajagacharya Ashtotara Sata Srimad Shila Bhakti Vedanta Narayana Goswami Maharaj Shila Guru Deva, and also to my most worshipable Shikshan Sannyasa Guru Nitrila Pravishta Om Vishnu Pada Ashtotara Sata Srimad Shila Bhakti Vijnana Bharati Goswami Maharaj, and to all Shiropandu Gauriya Guru Varga, to all Tridandi Sannyasis, Brahmacharis, Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis, and to all the assembled devotees here today, and most respectful obeisances. So by the causeless mercy of Srila Gurudeva and all Mahabhagavatas Acharyas, we are able to assemble here one more time. So we continue reading introduction of Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So now Srila Prabhupada is saying that it's very important to have one commentary of Srimad Bhagavatam based on the teachings of Rupa Goswami Pada. So it is very important to have such type of commentary to reveal the real beauty of Srimad Bhagavatam. Because the whole world needs this beauty. And beauty means Rupa. So in this way, the conceptions of Srila Rupa Goswami Pada are actually the beauty of Srimad Bhagavatam. So now I am making brackets and remembering the verse Anarpita Charin Chirat Karunaya Vatirna Kalo Samarpaitamunatto Jalarasam Swabhakti Shriyam. So this verse is explained by Srila Rupa Goswami Pada about the most beautiful gift that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to give. Then more that what the beauty of the gift that Mahaprabhu came to give. So what Rupa Goswami is saying, that this gift was not given since long time. But out of his causeless mercy, Mahaprabhu has come in this material world. In this very Kali Yuga. Karunaya Vatirna Kalo. Out of his compassion, he came, he descended in this very Kali Yuga. Samarpaitum, to distribute what? To distribute Unnatto Jalarasa Swabhakti Shriyam. But what is that specific mood that he's giving? This is called Shri. It means Shri only Shri. Shri means beauty. And beauty you find in the Rupa, in the form. So in a very hidden way or indirect way, Rupa Goswami is actually revealing that Mahaprabhu is giving this gift of Manjari Bhav through Rupa Goswami Pada. But what type of Manjari Bhav? This is called Radha Dasyam. Not any Manjari, only those Manjaris who serve Srimati Radhika. In this way, this Shriya, this beauty, this Rupa is actually one thing. So what Mahaprabhu is giving, this is called Rupanuga Bhakti. Under the guidance of Rupa Goswami Pad, under the guidance of Rupa Manjari, then we can serve the divine couple and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And the divine couple. So this is Rupanuga Gauriya Guru Varga. So in this way, Srila Prabhupada is saying that we must have a commentary of Srimad Bhagavatam from the point of view of Rupa Goswami. Otherwise, we will not be able to understand the real message of Bhagavatam for us. So now Srila Prabhupada is saying that till now we have only published articles about which are denying or rejecting what is unfavorable to bhakti. So for 8 years, this Gauriya Patrika has extensively discussed about all these issues of what should be rejected. And especially the Sahajiyas, they will be greatly benefited if they study such articles. However, it's not possible to advance in the bhajan only by rejecting what is unfavorable. You have to learn what is favorable and accept that. So, in this way, we have also, only by being committed to accept the favorable practices, it is also not enough. So why? This is part of Sharanagati. Sharanagati means first, Anukulyasa Sankalpa, Pratikulyasa Vivarjanam. Accepting what is favorable and rejecting what is unfavorable. This is also not enough. What is most important? Krishna Anushilanam. This is very essential. How to please Krishna? This is bhakti. Before we have to understand what is favorable and unfavorable for our practice. But this is not the essence of bhakti. The essence of bhakti is Krishna Anushilanam. How to please Krishna. So this is what should be now established. That Srila Prabhupada wants. So now he says, take the example of an epileptic person who has epilepsy. Despite of cultivating favorable activities for his health, sometime he will be committed by this effect of the epilepsy. So in same way, for those who want to practice bhakti, it's not only enough to keep a favorable environment, rejecting what is unfavorable and accepting what is favorable. Otherwise, again, he may come and fall down into some unfavorable situations. So, what is most important to do is to develop the real capacity to perform Hari Bhajan. So, we must become attracted by Krishna's beautiful form and qualities. So, we have to develop greed to serve Rupa. To serve Rupa means to serve the beauty of Krishna. And by that, we will develop intimacy with him. So the name Sri Rupa, it is understood as graceful beauty. So only those who have the desire to serve this graceful beauty, they will know the meaning of Hari Bhajan. In this way, they will be completely under guidance of Sri Rupa, and they will put all their hopes in following him. The lotus feet of Sri Rupa Manjari are their sole object of service and worship. And they only want to be forever at her lotus feet. In this way, those who are Rupanugas, they should write the proper commentary of the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. So in other words, Srila Prabhupada is saying that you may follow all the rules of bhakti, you may have a very nice environment for your practice, but if you are not being able to drink that beauty through Harikatha, through the association of those Rupanuga Acharyas, then you may lose taste for the practice and you may also fall down. So now you understand why we have these two commentators, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur and Srila Jiva Goswami here for us, because they are the real Rupanugas. But then you may ask, why Gurudev included the commentary of Sridhara Swami. Sridhara Swami actually appeared before Mahaprabhu. He is not Rupanuga. It is part of strategy. Why? Because most of the Vaishnavas of North India in general, means Vrindavan, Mathura, they like the commentaries of Sridhara Swami. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted, means Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said this is bona fide commentary. So Gurudev included to also attract other audiences so that they could, by reading Sridhara Swami, they also would be able to read the other two commentaries of Sri Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur and Jiva Goswami. So there is no harm if it stays there. It's not means compromising with anything. So in this way it was included. But for us, it's not real what we want to hear. So if you have less time, if you want to really focus in what is our real mood of bhajan, then you can skip that and read only the other two. That's what I'm going to do. I remember that when I was in Mathura, it may be 2008, I was distributing Gurudev's books in Mathura, and I went to Vishram Ghat in Jamuna to distribute books there, to put one book table there. One of the books most sold was the Rasa Pancadhyayi book. Then once Amal Krishna Prabhu, who works in a Hindi publication of Gurudev, he asked me how was the book distribution, this and that. So I mentioned to him that this book is one of the most sold book there. And then he mentioned to me, it's because the people like the commentary of Sridhara Swami. Therefore they buy. So this was Gurudev's very good strategy to sell the books and allow the people to come in touch with the Rupanuga commentary of Bhagavatam. So now let's come back here to the text. Then Srila Prabhupada is mentioning a little more about rejecting is not enough. We should actually follow the positive side, the positive position. Then he gives the example of that neti-neti. You know, neti-neti means the process, not this, not this. How to understand the Nirvishesha Brahma by denying what is not Brahma, then you come to the result of what is Brahma. So they say, Brahma is not this, Brahman is not this, Brahma is not this, Brahma is nothing around. Then whatever is left means Brahma. So it is not enough only to deny what is not, but to understand what it is in reality. So Brahma means Tat. Tat means that. And why Brahma is Tat? Because Brahma has no feature, there's no qualities, and how can you define it? So therefore, the only way to refer to it is calling it Tat, or that. But you cannot investigate something which has no features. How you investigate? Which has no qualities, no attributes. Impossible. This way we have to give up the investigation of Tat and start the investigation of Saha. Saha means He. The absolute reality. The reservoir of all transcendental perfection. Who has pastimes. He has activities. Therefore we have to enter in His pastimes. And realize the nature of His name, form, and qualities. And associates, parikaras. So, but those who only can see Tat, they will be only engaged in the process of negation, negating the reality. And there are also some people who will come to the point of Tat Sat, to understand Tat Sat. Means Tat means that Brahma, and Sat means existence, means Brahma exists. But those who are beyond this, they will realize what is Saha. Saha means He who manifests all features, all qualities. Therefore, Shastra says, Raso Vai Saha means that Purusha, that person, Saha, he is full of Rasa. So therefore, Rupa Goswami explains in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu 1.1.1, first shloka of Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. Akilara Samrita Murti Parasharmari Ruchi Rudha Tara Kapali Kalita Shama Lalito Radha Priyam Vidur Jayati. Shri Krishna Chandra is supremely glorious. He is the condensed form of all eternal and supramundane rasas. And he has never neglected the expressions of divine sentiments. Means he is full of the expression of divine sentiments. How he subjugates the Gopi Taraka. And also Pali, who was controlled by him. It's just like the moon overpowering the constellations around. So when the full moon comes in the sky, then the atmosphere becomes favorable for the loving affairs. So in this way, Krishna makes Shama and Lalita completely under his control, like the dark night. As the light of the moon conquers the darkness of night. And when that moon moves towards the constellation of Radha in the spring season, then he comes under the control of Radhika's prema. Radhika is the embodiment of Mahabhava, the origin of all Juteshwaris. Juteshwari means the group leaders of gopis. So the love of Srimati Radhika will eclipse Krishna and defeats him. So she is Krishna's everything. Without her, he is only just one floating moon in the sky. So this is the translation of this verse from Rupa Goswami Pada. I will try to make short this introduction so we can end within our time. Still so many things are there. So in this way, we will follow Rupa Goswami's teachings on Upadeshamrita also. And we will abandon also what is unfavorable and accept what is favorable. But we will never consider only this to be enough for our practice. We will not become degraded, losing our spiritual health. So with so much enthusiasm, we will cultivate the tendencies of our mind, body, and words in the service of Krishna. And we will, if possible, reside in Mathura and Vrindavan. And we will always be practicing kirtan of Krishna's holy names and nature. And this way we will follow exactly the same path of Sri Rupa Goswami. Then we will be able to engage ourselves in Smaranam, meditating in Radha Krishna's pastimes. And we will also attain the permanent residence on the bank of Radha Kund. And we will be there in the most beautiful forest which belongs to our most worshipful goddess Radha. So remaining there forever, we will engage in the service of the divine couple under the direction of the eternal associates of Radha and Krishna. Outwardly, we will never stop chanting Krishna's holy name, and internally, we will always be absorbed in a remembering of Ashtakalya Lila. So this is the pinnacle of all our expectations. We have no other aspiration beside this. And also we cannot conceive any other higher aspiration for even the great liberated souls. It means to become Paryadasya of Srimati Radhika. This is the topmost position that Jiva can attain. So in this way, Gurudev, the holy name of Krishna, the Srimad Bhagavatam, Radha Krishna, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they are all non-different features of the absolute truth. These are the 5 features of the 5 aspects of Krishna that we worship. Krishna, Bhagavatam, Radha Krishna, and Mahaprabhu. And then apart from that, we can worship Krishna in 5 different rasas. Means Shanta, Dasya, Sakya, Vatsalya, and Madhur. But as a follower of Rupa Goswami, we worship him Madhura Ras and Parakya. So in this way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has appeared as the very embodiment of magnanimity to bestow upon us all this knowledge. And then by following in the footsteps of Swarup Damodar, who is his confidential companion, we will recite the following verse. This verse is from the Sri Chaitanya Chandrodaya Natak. Hello Dunita Kedaya Vishadhaya Prunmilad Amodaya Samyat Shastra Vivadaya Rasadaya Chittarpiton Namadaya Sashad Bhakti Vinodaya Sammadaya Madhurya Maryadaya Sri Chaitanya Daya Nidhi Tava Daya Bhuya Amando Daya. O Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the ocean of compassion, may your most auspicious mercy be awakened everywhere, and it easily can dispel all kinds of mundane lamentations, and it illuminates everything with purity, and it awakens supreme transcendental bliss, and removes all the confusion arising from the different scriptures. So your mercy make us intoxicated. Why? Because by that our heart will be fully condensed in the bliss of separation. And then our heart will be full with divine madness. And then by the influence of the transcendental Cupid, ecstatic transformations will manifest in that heart. And the person will lose the discrimination between right and wrong. Your mercy destroys the tendency to cultivate selfish desires, and it grants the topmost divine sweetness. Your boundless mercy distributes the most valuable benediction without any restriction. So please awaken your causeless mercy within my heart. So this is the conclusion of Srila Prabhupada's introduction to Rasa Pancadhyayi. Most beautiful description of Srila Prabhupada. Okay? So, Haribo, Hare Krishna, Dhanvancha Kalpatarubhya Kripa Sindhu Devacha, Patitanam Pavanebhyo, Vaishnavebhyo, Namo